Hello and welcome to Tabletop Magpie. I'm Lee and today I'm going to be giving you my 5 top reasons why I'm really looking forward to getting into Mythos by Warcradle. First off, it's the setting. It's set in the post-war years of the Great War, the First World War, and essentially the destruction that mankind has wrought on the planet and on his fellow man has started to awaken these slumbering elder creatures from unknowable gulfs in time, which is obviously a key aspect to anything Mythos or Lovecraft related, but I think that just almost grounding it into a real world situations rather than just some stuffy old professor finding an old textbook in a library or in a tomb somewhere. I think that's actually really quite exciting. Related to the setting, instead of just lifting everything wholesale from Lovecraft's works, Warcradle have given it its own geography. So instead of Innsmouth, we have Dunsmouth, for an example. But I think that just opens it up a little bit more. So if you're a Lovecraft fan like me, you're not automatically then looking for things like, oh well, that wasn't in the book, or oh, who's that supposed to be? It's just using the Mythos as a setting and then just putting their own spin on it. I think it's a great move to make, and I'm really looking forward to finding out more about the world. And what would a game be without its rules? The rules for Mythos seem really quite straightforward. I've not got too much experience with Warcradle's previous games, and I didn't get a chance to look at the previous version of this game by Paranoid Miniatures. So I'm just going off what I've read on the free rules download on the website, which I will link down below. There's a target number for everything, which is 13. Obviously rolling 2d6 for this, 13 being the number of the Elder Gods, of course. This is then amended or modified with your character's equivalent statistics. So for example, if you were to make a combat attack, you would roll your 2d6 and then add your combat attack statistic and then hope to beat 13, and the defender rolls 2d6 and adds their combat defense. That's the same for ranged attacks and arcane attacks, like the magic phase sort of thing. So straight away, once you understand what all your characters' statistics are, you should know this pretty much in no time. You know, it's just this sort of thing that I really enjoy, something that's really quick to pick up but fun to play, deep to play, get some really good narrative games out of it. Next up is the madness mechanic. Each character has a set number of madness points, and once this number is met or exceeded, things can start getting a little bit strange. You flip the card over and you'll see that the statistics might have changed, or the special rules or traits might have changed, and then each time they activate after that, they have to roll on a madness table and see just what sort of gibbering wrecks they turn into. Depending on the faction, the madness mechanic can change. It can hinder you. I think it can help you in some instances as well, but we'll be looking at that in more depth once I start looking at the individual crews and factions and whatnot, but as it stands, I really like it so far. Number 2 for me is the fact it's played on a 3 foot by 3 foot surface. I can play this at home on my dining table, which is great. So hopefully if we can get more local people into it, they can come around to my house and play, which means I'm on hand to help look after the babies as and when they need feeding and changing and whatnot. Not only that, I just feel that games played on a smaller surface, on a smaller gaming area, just things start to happen quite a lot quicker. You know, you're already like a turn's worth of movement closer to each other. Just gets things going, you're straight in there, you're straight into the nitty gritty, and yeah, you're throwing down and seeing what's happened, so fingers crossed I'll get plenty of games of this in. And the number 1 spot, of course, the models. Oh, the models. These are beautiful renders, beautiful sculpts. Just have a look at these. The paint jobs obviously are just absolutely incredible there, but even the renders look absolutely amazing. I've not got any experience really with any Warcradle stuff, but everybody I know that plays Wild West Exodus absolutely raves about the miniatures, just how well made they are, how well they go together, how much detail's on them, and it seems like they've really carried on here. I understand that they've remodeled every character from the game, from when they took over the game from Paranoid Miniatures, some quite subtly, some quite obvious, but on the whole, yeah, they look absolutely amazing. As soon as I saw the hidden ones, I was like, that's what really got me to switch to really looking into this game and really wanting to give it a go. You know, you've got a huge giant crab, a huge anglerfish demon type thing, a couple of humanoid Dunsmouth people, and then the Priory, which is the other faction that's been launched at the end of this month. They're more like your human archaeologist type, so rather than being a sea devil worshipping strange folk. These are more like your typical protagonists, sorry, from a Lovecraft story. But yeah, they all look absolutely fantastic. But the hidden ones for me, they just absolutely pip it for this first wave of releases. They also have a Dunsmouth town scenery collection, which is pre-painted MDF, which looks absolutely fantastic, especially if you can play this on a 3 foot by 3 foot surface. You know, you put straight out of the box, you'd be absolutely laughing with a full town that you literally just have to put together. I think it's absolutely great, and it's definitely going to be going into my collection, I hope. So that's it, my 5 reasons why I'm really looking forward to getting into the game. Have a look online. I'll put as many links down in the description as possible, so you can go and have a look and have a look for yourself, see what's going on, see if it takes your fancy, and check out the Hidden Ones Facebook page as well. There's a lot going on there. Everybody seems great, and people are already posting pictures of their models as they're arriving and as they're building them, and yeah, they're just looking absolutely fantastic. So this was part 1 in the Mythos series of videos I hope to be doing. I'm going to be doing a deeper dive into the factions, a deeper dive into the rules, maybe even getting a couple of bat reps, maybe even a couple of bit of painting or hobby videos, just see where we go with it really. But I'm actually really looking forward to giving this a go, so hopefully you'll join me. Thank you very much, see you next time.